Welcome to another financially fabulous episode. This is the place to be to learn about money and get inspired to take small steps to improve your finances. I'm Limor, and while I'm not a financial planner, I'll show you what I've learned. Today I'll be starting a new series dealing with lessons of money mistakes. Today's lesson is talk to your partner about money early in your relationship. Come on, this will be awesome. A recent CIBC study suggests that nearly all couples believe it's important to have serious joint discussions about your finances before getting hitched or before moving in together as a couple. Okay, so can you please tell me why there is such a disconnect? If everybody thinks that it's such a good idea, why did the study also find that only 35% of committed partners talk about money in detail? Talking to your partner is really critical, as financial issues are often cited as being the main reason for both breakups and divorces. Recently, an amazing woman and a casual friend of mine told me that not talking to her boyfriend about their finances early on in their relationship resulted in both a financial ultimatum as well as their eventual breakup. She actually asked me to share her story so that other women would not end up in the same situation that she found herself. Let's call her Know Her Self-Worth Nancy, and her partner, Stubborn Sam. Nancy met Sam when she was in university. Sam was a few years older than her and had a good job when they met. The first few years of their relationship, Nancy was still a student and she didn't really earn a lot of money, so as a result, for at least a few years in their relationship, they didn't really talk much about money at all. Almost 5 years into the relationship, and they decided that they wanted to buy an old home and renovate it together. Sam paid for the down payment, and they each put in funds and many hours of manual labor to fix up the property to their likings. Fast forward another year when the renovations were almost done. Instead of a moving-in gift, much to Nancy's surprise, Sam informed her that since he had put in all of the funds for the down payment, he would like for her to sign a cohabitation agreement. His reason was that if they broke up after some time of living together, she would be able to take half of the house. Nancy was a little taken aback. Although she'd never really wanted to claim any of Sam's money, she thought to herself that fair is fair. But since this came as a surprise to her, his thinking certainly planted a seed of doubt in her mind. Sam gave Nancy the document, and after 6 loving years together, she trusted her boyfriend. But she thought just to be safe before she signed it, she'd show it to her lawyer, just for a quick look. What she discovered was absolutely appalling. The agreement stated that she would be considered a renter for life, even if they got married one day. If they were to get divorced after 20 years, she wouldn't get 1 cent of the property's appreciation after the marriage. In fact, if they were to be married, living in the same home together, and he passed on, the property would go to his brother, not her or any children that they may have at that point in time. Her lawyer was persistent. She could not sign this agreement. Nancy was absolutely devastated, and of course went back to her boyfriend to discuss the terms of this agreement. After much fighting and crying, Stubborn Sam basically gave her an ultimatum. Either sign the document as is or move out. I'm so proud of Nancy because she's now found herself her own apartment and has started her new life. Although she'd been in love with Sam and spent 6 years with him, she now really chose to respect herself. And Nancy certainly knows her own self-worth. As she told me this story with tears in her eyes, her single biggest lesson that she learned was that she and Sam had never really spoken about money issues, and they'd never talked about a financial future together. You may not realize it, but issues of this magnitude concerning money happen all too often. Leave a comment below letting me know if you would have had the strength to do what Nancy did. Also, I know Nancy would appreciate it if you left her some encouraging words. She could definitely use some love right now. That brings me to today's tweetable. Discuss financial issues with your partner early on to make for a strong relationship. Never compromise your values or your worth for money inside a relationship. We all want to be loved, but it's not worth it to compromise ourselves. Here's my challenge to you. If you're in a relationship, whether you've been together for years or for just a few months, set a date with your honey to talk about your finances and create some shared goals together. But don't forget to access the free downloadable below at limor.money to help you with this challenge. Did you like this video? Did you learn something? Subscribe to my channel. It's free, and share it with your friends. And if you want even more tips and tricks to make your financial journey fun and exciting, come on over to limor.money and sign up for email updates. Remember, I'm not here to change who you are or how you live your life. I just have strategies to make you even more financially fabulous. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Till then, stay fabulous. I'll be starting a new series dealing with the lessons of money mistakes. It's about people who have made experience. It's about people who've made some financial mistakes